All right, Mr. Thomas. Well, our customers tell us they also appreciate understanding what caused these problems to begin with in the first place. So I wanted to review that with you now. So you can see on this diagram, this is an example of your home. And what will happen is that cold air or hot air, depending on the time of the year, will get sucked in through that crawl space and eventually work its way up and through the house. They call it the chimney effect or the stacking effect. And this will happen especially if you have those vents in your crawl space, which you currently do. And that will either render your AC ineffective or having to work harder either during the summer because it's pulling in that hot air rises, goes through your house. So then now your AC is having to work harder, making your probably electrical bills even higher. The opposite is in the winter when it's cold and now your heater's is working, that cold air is being drawn in up and through the house. If you ever had to put on an extra layer of socks or felt like the heater isn't working properly, it's most likely because that stacking effect is taking place. And historically, there have been a few options that contractors have used in order to try to attempt to solve this problem. Again, this one's not really coming from contractor, but this comes from us. And again, I think we rendered this option no longer an option for you, which is do nothing. You're here, I'm here, so we obviously want to do something and get this taken care of, right? Exactly. The next option that they have tried was spray foam, and we already kind of discussed what that spray foam entails and how it just rendered ineffective. It does not solve the problem. It actually can cause more problems, and at this point, I think is not a viable option. It's definitely not a permanent solution because it's currently currently down there and it's not working already. The next one is going to be the XPS board. This is a thick board that is designed to insulate, but unfortunately it is very porous. So that means any moisture down there, which we already established there is moisture, it's like a sponge. It'll get sucked up into that board, and then it renders the effectiveness of this product useless. And right now we installed that down there. We would effectively not be providing any solution to you at all, and we want to give you a permanent solution for that. And last one is going to be a fiberglass insulation. This is effective, but it's only effective inside, and that's going to be in your walls and in your roofing, and that's what they put in there. So the thought process makes sense, and this helps with inside our homes. Maybe this will help underneath the home. The problem is again, it's very porous, so if it becomes wet, it renders its effect useless. And as I showed you some pictures, a lot of that insulation, it can just drop and become unsightly and then create a perfect environment for fungi to grow, and we don't want that as well. So that's not a permanent solution for you as well. I want to show you another video. This is designed for my engineering team as well, and it's going to explain our solution at a very high level, save us a lot of time. So let's watch that together. So what'd you think? Another great video, correct? Exactly. Just to make sure we're on the same page, was there anything that was unclear about our solution? And do you have any questions about it? Okay, great. Well, I just want to recap some things just to ensure that we are on the same page and give you a better little explanation. This is obviously what it looks like with that fiberglass insulation getting pulled out because it was rendered ineffective because of the environment there. Our AquaStop Extreme board, is going to be a permanent solution for you because one, while we're already under there and we are already controlling the environment, making it a dry environment, this X block is going to be a perfect solution. It's going to go all along the walls of your crawl space, it really keeping things insulated and warm. And again, it's going to be installed by our team, so it's going to be properly installed and riveted, and then also foam applications be put all over the top. While we do that, we also leave a gap between our X block and some of the wood because we want to allow space for inspectors to go in there and check to make sure there aren't any pest or insect infestations, and that'll make it easy for them to do. As you can see, this is what the board looks like as they install it. You can see it's very thick material that's going to provide you a lot of insulation and keeping your house warm or cold depending on the weather condition outside. So does that sound like a permanent solution for your home, Mr. Thomas? Great, I think so as well.